from one New York thing to another.
Yes.
Broadway. It is known for making magic with its creative set designs, but there are some shows this season that are really just taking things to the next level.
That's right. Our next guest is sharing which productions are going above and beyond with spectacular sets and designs that truly immerse you into the story.
So joining us live this morning is the one and only Ruthie Fierberg, executive editor at Broadway News. Hello and welcome back, my friend. It is so good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me back. I just love talking Broadway with you guys.
We love talking Broadway with you.
Yes.
Because you also uncover the little nuances and nuggets that the average Joe Schmo sitting in the audience may not
Well,
think
that's
about.
my favorite thing to do, is to really enhance the experience, give you a reason to get excited to go. And design is one of my true, like, nerdy passions when
Really?
it comes
I
to
love that
theater.
about you.
So let's start. Oh, Cabaret.
Yes, I'm excited for this.
Okay, so this production is taking Cabaret to the next level. We have seen multiple revivals of this Candor and Ebb musical over the years. This is coming in from London. I saw it over there in the West End. It is Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club for a reason. They are turning the entire theater into the Kit Kat Club
The whole theater.
of underground Berlin. Yes, the second you cross that threshold, you're in Germany. There is no more New York. It is gritty. There is an entire pre-show, and some shows have experimented with that from time to time, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. This is a 75-minute pre-show where you can wander throughout the entire August Wilson Theater. And it has its own director. It has the designer of the set for the show is also designing the sets for the prologue. But you know, there are separations here and there because it is its own show. It really is going to be phenomenal.
Wow. You would need to have the flyest outfit.
No kidding.
To go into that.
You really should. I think everybody should get into it, feel like they are going to, you know, in their best flapper, you know, this
That's
is
exactly, I'm
1920s,
thinking
19th.
fringe, I'm thinking glitz and glam.
30s,
Yes,
Germany,
Prohibition.
grit, boas, you know,
All that.
and you'll see that on all the performers as they
Oh, so
wander
it's like
around
you're a
you.
part of the show.
You're a part of the show in the beginning, and then the inside of the theater, they are turning into a complete round. So the August Wilson Theater is normally a proscenium theater.
Right.
That's when you see, like, I'm here, stage there. No, they are turning the entire thing into the round. There are stage side seats. You can eat dinner there. It's an entire night experience at the club.
So this pre-show, are there also performers?
Yes. Performers, live musicians. You're gonna feel like essentially like you're in the dressing rooms of the performers in the Kit Kat Club. And some of them are entertaining you, some of them are putting on their makeup, some of them are instrumentalists warming up.
When does this premiere? When are we going?
It begins April 1st.
Unbelievable.
At the August Wilson Theater. That's when previews begin.
Legendary.
I know what we're doing.
I know. Mark your calendar.
It's going to be so exciting. And Rebecca Frecknell is the director. It's her Broadway debut. And what a swing with her Broadway debut.
All right, we
I'm
got
so
a lot more to
excited.
talk
I know.
about.
Water for Elephants, highly anticipated by these two gals right here, but I know for a lot. What are they doing?
Okay, so Water for Elephants, for people who don't know, Sarah Gruen novel. It's based at the circus. So what do you do for a musical at the circus? You create a circus. And so director Jessica Stone, who was Tony nominated for Kimberly Akimbo, a much more intimate musical, is going to bring that emotional intimacy, while the choreographer, the circus choreographer, Shana Carroll, is going to bring the spectacular. You are going to be inside the tent, and Shana Carroll is a famous choreographer for circus. She's worked with Cirque du Soleil. She was a Cirque du Soleil performer. Not to mention the puppetry designed by Camille Labar. She's designed puppets for Jim Henson, for Sesame Street. So you're going to see Rosie the elephant in all of her glory. It took
An actual elephant.
And, well, the puppet elephant.
The puppet elephant, got it.
But it took puppeteers, puppet designers and puppet builders 1,800 hours to create her. There's an incredible dog that they do a different kind of puppetry for. There's a horse, there's an orangutan, all brought to life by incredible performers.
And the magic of Broadway.
That's right.
The magic of Broadway, circus, musical, puppetry. It's gonna blow your mind.
Hold on to your trousers.
No kidding. The Outsiders coming to Broadway.
So The Outsiders is a little bit of the flip side. The design is really incredible. It's elemental. Danya Tamor is the director. It's her first musical on Broadway, and you might recognize her last name. She is the niece of Julie Taymor, so we've got like big ideas in this family. But Danya brought on a design collective called AMP, which is headed by Brett Banakis and Christine Jones. Christine Jones won for things like Harry Potter, American Idiot, and they, as part of the collective, have collaborated with Tatiana Kavagian, I believe I'm pronouncing her name. Okay.
Sounds right to me.
Sure.
And nothing is automated. It's all going to be moved by the actors
my
on the
Lord.
set. The entire stage is going to be covered in dirt. You are going to feel like you are in Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's going to be rain. There's going to be fire. It is all the elements, as Danya says.
Holy moly.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
This has put me on a roller coaster of emotion.
I know, I'm so excited.
I know. There's so much to be excited for.
What do we have next? Oh. A lot of hype.
Enemy of the people.
A lot of hype here.
The
Okay,
eldest
so-
son? No, the eldest sibling?
I'm the eldest boy.
I'm the
But
eldest
not
boy.
actually, but yeah.
Well, we're going to have two brothers warring here again. Jeremy Strong and Michael Imperioli playing brothers. This is set, though, in 1800s Norway.
Yes.
And when you walk into that theater, the circle in the square is usually about three-sided. They're going to turn it entirely 360. They're adding a row of seats onto the stage for you to get even closer. And as you can see, what we call the VOMs, those like, not the aisles, but the little passageways that
Yes,
go
yes,
under
yes.
the seats. So that's where they're going to be making their entrances and exits, like right next to you. But what's really cool is that they are kind of going back to 1800s in some ways. The lighting by Isabella Bird, they're gonna come on stage and they're gonna
Wow.
light paraffin candles in
Stop
front
it.
of you to
Question
light
for
the
you.
set.
This is all fantastic. Why now? Why up the ante now on Broadway?
I mean, I think we've been heading in that direction, more immersive, more tactile, closer. I think especially with the elements, this is a thing of like the live element in theater. You want to be able to feel what you're seeing if you're going to go in person.
you're gonna go in
and
person.
it's worth every penny to go in person. There's no other way to see it.
Sure, right.
But I think that idea of up close, personal, it's heading on the same trend as Here Lies Love, which was open earlier this season,
Right.
which was an entire dance club party
Sure.
happening. Back to the Future, while not immersive,
With that thing.
it feels kind of
You don't
like,
want
is
to give it
it
away.
theater?
I know.
Is it a movie? Is it theme park ride? And that is still open, available for people to see. So
Real quick, Uncle Vanya.
Uncle Vanya.
boy.
Okay, another one so the Beaumont Theater at Lincoln Center Theater thrusts into the audience. I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but they're going to do something special with that thrust that has never been done before. And plus in Act 2, they're going to be bringing the outdoors indoors in a way. Set designer Mimi Lien, who designed Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 for people who saw that immersive piece of theater. So this isn't quite immersive, but you're going to be feeling the elements again.
Steve Carell's going to do a gymnastics pass.
I knew it.
Right on
I knew
to-
it.
Him and Alfred Molina together.
Can you just see it right
Alfred Molina's going to spot him.
Yes.
And then
Ready, one. Amazing. Ruthie, we could talk, we say this every time, we could talk to you for hours, girl.
So
Always
great.
here
You'll
for
have
it.
to come back.
Please.
Always here for it. There's so much spectacular to see, and we hope that everyone goes sees a Broadway show, because clearly there's a lot worth experiencing.
Oh, yeah.
That is right.
Amen.
For all things Broadway, you can visit BroadwayNews.com.
And come